Imagine a world shrouded in eternal darkness. A small village lies forgotten, cloaked in shadows, its people resigned to their hopeless fate. No stars grace the sky, no moon offers comfort, and the once lively trees stand as skeletal reminders of what once was. In this village, there is a young boy named Timo. Unlike the others, Timo hasn't given up. Each night, as the rest of the village hides in their homes, afraid of the dark that stretches endlessly outside, Timo sits by his window with a small handmade lantern. Its faint glow is the only source of light in the entire village, a flickering symbol of his determination and belief that things can change. One evening, Timo's quiet life is interrupted by the arrival of the village elder, a figure weathered by time and burdened by stories of the past. The elder speaks of a forgotten legend, the everlasting lantern, hidden atop the mountain of challenges. It is said that this lantern has the power to bring light back to the world, the elder says, their voice heavy with doubt. But no one who has sought it has ever returned. Act 1. The Call to Adventure. Timo's heart burns with resolve. Though he is small and the mountain far, his lantern flickers brighter than ever. He decides to embark on a journey to find the everlasting lantern and restore hope to his people. He knows it won't be easy, but his courage outweighs his fear. With a tattered cloak, his notebook, and his handmade lantern, Timo sets out at dawn. The village watches silently, their faces a mix of pity and curiosity. Many believe he will fail, just as others before him have. Yet, there's something about Timo, a quiet strength that leaves a glimmer of hope in their hearts. Act 2. The trials begin as Timo ventures further from the village. The challenges begin. The River of Fear. The first test comes when Timo encounters a wide, raging river. The only way across is a rickety bridge swaying violently in the wind. The rushing water below seems alive, whispering doubts into his mind. Turn back, it seems to say. Timo hesitates, gripping the ropes tightly, but then he looks at his lantern. Its glow steadies his nerves. One careful step at a time he crosses, proving to himself that fear can be overcome. The forest of self-doubt. Deeper into his journey, Timo enters a dark forest where the trees twist unnaturally, their shadows forming haunting shapes. As he walks, voices echo through the trees, taunting, discouraging, and questioning his worth. You're too small. You'll never succeed. For a moment, Timo feels overwhelmed, but he opens his notebook, where he's written words of encouragement from his parents and his own dreams. These memories push him forward. The summit of sacrifice. Finally, Timo reaches the mountain. The climb is steep, the air cold and biting. As he nears the top, he encounters another traveler, weak, shivering, and unable to continue. Timo is torn. To help the traveler means sacrificing his cloak and some of his supplies, which could leave him vulnerable. But without hesitation, he shares what little he has. The traveler looks at Timo with gratitude, and for the first time, Timo feels the warmth of true light. Not from his lantern, but from within. Act 3. Finding the everlasting lantern. When Timo reaches the summit, the scene is breathtaking. A pedestal sits at the peak, surrounded by ancient carvings glowing faintly in the dark. At the center rests the everlasting lantern, radiating a warm, golden light. As Timo approaches, the lantern glows brighter, as if recognizing his courage, selflessness, and determination. When he lifts it, the light bursts forth, illuminating not just the mountain, but the world below. The barren trees bloom, rivers shimmer with golden hues, and the village far below is bathed in radiant light for the first time in years. But Timo realizes something. The everlasting lantern doesn't just hold light, it reflects the light within those who seek it. His own courage, kindness, and hope made this moment possible. Act 4. Returning home. Timo returns to the village, carrying the everlasting lantern. The people gather in awe as the once dark streets light up. Laughter and life return, and the villagers, inspired by Timo's bravery, begin crafting their own lanterns. The elder approaches Timo and smiles, saying, "You didn't just bring back the light. You've reminded us that we had it within us all along." That night, as the village celebrates, Timo places his handmade lantern on a windowsill. Its flicker has grown steadier and brighter, just like the boy who made it. Conclusion: the light lives on. The story ends with a view of the village, now a beacon of light in the world. Timo's journey reminds us all that no matter how dark things may seem, the light within us, courage, kindness, and hope, can illuminate even the darkest of times.
Timo's journey reflects struggles we all face: fear, doubt, and the challenge of staying hopeful in tough times. This story reminds us that even in times of hardship, hope, unity, and acts of kindness can light the way forward. Just as Timo brought light back to his village, we, too, can work together to overcome the challenges posed by the HMPV virus and emerge stronger and more connected while maintaining social distance, wearing masks in public areas, and filled with renewed hope.